Maddie and Mila had ringworm at intake. And ringworm for cats is like athlete's foot for a human. But look how happy they are. This family would have been turned away by rescues or euthanized if they were found to have had ringworm. Why is that? Ringworm spreads very easily, which makes it difficult to treat in a shelter. Because ringworm spreads from cat to cat, it's hard to get rid of. And vet clinics will not spay or neuter any animals they have until they're ringworm free, which can take a month or more. Kittens are the most likely to get ringworm, so the best candidates to get adopted quickly are unadoptable. While most shelters have to euthanize animals for ringworm because it's such an expensive and laborious process to deal with, Feline Rescue has never euthanized a cat for having ringworm. And this is because in the 2 outbreaks that we've had in the shelters, we've developed really strong protocols and procedures to make sure the spaces are sanitized, quarantined, and the ringworm doesn't spread. In addition, because no one wants to adopt a cat who has ringworm, we've helped our foster families figure out ways to keep their houses equally clean and sanitary. Throughout all of this, one of Feline Rescue's long-term fosters, Terri, had a light bulb moment. She deliberately rescued some cats that she knew had ringworm, and she set up 3 small camping tents in 2 rooms. She saved the life of 11 cats, including a mother cat and her 3 babies and 2 bonded sisters. Without the tents, Terri couldn't have taken in so many cats. These are Terri's tents. She used them to effectively treat and prevent the spread of ringworm in her home. That's the cool thing about these tents, is it's like more rooms in one room. What? So what are the benefits to using a tent? There's a whole lot of reasons you want to isolate cats. And most shelters and other animal rescue organizations use metal kennels, but those are porous. The airborne diseases can go from one to another, so you really have to isolate and quarantine everyone into one room. But you might have other reasons to need to separate your cats, like coccidia. If you have a colony of cats, but one of them has coccidia and the other one doesn't, but you want to leave them in the same room, boom, put up 2 tents, 2 litter boxes, and you've got yourself quarantined. If you have a litter of kittens that are starting to mature and you want to separate your males and females, boom, 2 tents, quarantine. You can also keep feline leukemia and FIV positive cats separated but in the same space. Terri's tents were purchased from a sporting goods store, but Feline Rescue thinks that they could be used much more broadly than the animal rescue industry knows about. If they were directly marketed as kitty campgrounds and used specifically for isolation rooms, the design could be improved upon, and a lot more shelters could save a lot more lives for not just ringworm cats, but any cat that needs to be quarantined and has limited space. There are so many uses for portable isolation rooms, and we are really excited to set up kitty campgrounds with Terri's tents.